That will most likely be my favorite day in life.
Guerra movie house! Woo!
Guerra movie
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that out.
Butthole.
Machine has one job to not
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Buenos dias, everybody. It is currently 11:24 a.m. so it's still technically buenos dias. My house is completely packed right now with kids. Those were my nieces and my nephew that you saw, and here in about an hour and a half I have to go pick up my other niece and my other nephew. I don't really have much to do today, but I felt like vlogging, so here we are. First thing I have to do is get a haircut because I'm obviously in desperate need of one. It's been like 3 weeks. I don't normally go that long without getting a haircut, but when you get busy and lazy at the same time, things just don't get done. Next time you see me, I'm hopefully a slightly better looking man. And just like that, I just got my haircut. I feel fresh, I feel clean. I feel like a bunch of little hairs are poking me everywhere. I'm now sitting in the parking lot of Lowe's. There's only one thing that I gotta pick up in here, not that interesting. I also have to pee really, really bad. I can't remember where I parked. It is way too hot outside. And of course I chose to wear all black. Got what I needed from Lowe's. Now I gotta go pick up my niece and nephew. Let's go. Good afternoon, you guys. How's your day?
Good. Awesome.
Hi, everybody.
Hi.
Homemade pizza. Oh, that's hot. Okay, so it's been a few hours since I've recorded anything. It's actually now 8:55 p.m. and I've had the longest day ever. I've been sitting here catching up on a few YouTube videos. All of the kids are still here. They are currently dancing to music videos. I'm trying to wear them out so that they can go to bed as quickly as possible. Should be finishing up here soon. We'll put them to bed and then we'll come back here and talk about something that I've been thinking about all day. I'm in love with your blanket.
Mine?
Yeah, can I have it?
No, you have to ask my dad. It's not mine.
I want it. I want it. It's mine. Okay, it's bedtime. Let's count how many boys. 1, 2, 3, 4. Good night, you guys. Sleep good. Okay, now we have to count the girls. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Everyone's here?
Yes.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Good night.
Okay, so what I wanted to talk about was, hold on, you're way too far away. Okay, so as you guys already know, this house has been completely packed the entire day. It was a pretty nice day. It was sunny for a while, so the kids did go outside and play and swim. But for the majority of the day, it was cloudy and we did have a thunderstorm in the afternoon. So the kids did spend a lot of time inside. And just in case it's not that noticeable, my house is pretty tiny. I think throughout the day at least 4 movies were played and I probably only chose one of them. There comes a time where the kids cannot decide on what to watch, nobody's getting along, everyone is fighting, and that's when I step in and choose for them. And then I started thinking what movies I would love to show at least my kids whenever they got older. Of course there are many to choose from. I can't name every single movie ever created. There are a few I think that once they get to a certain age, I want to be able to sit them down and enjoy it with them. I would love to sit my kids down and watch Goodfellas, which is one of my favorite films of all time. Goodfellas to me is not just Martin Scorsese's best, but it's a movie that just defines cinema for what cinema is. From the plot of the story, to the music, to the perfect characters, and especially the way Martin Scorsese uses his camera in that movie defines cinema for what it is. And as a film buff, I feel like it is my duty to one day sit my kids down whenever they hit that right age. I don't know what it is yet, but I want to be able to sit them down and say, okay, everybody shut up. We're about to watch an amazing film. Whenever they become teenagers, I also want to introduce them to really good coming of age films like Dazed and Confused. I want to introduce them to Boyhood, a movie that I recently have fallen in love with. And I also want to introduce them to Almost Famous. I have mentioned this in previous videos. My house is not just a movie house, but we are very music driven, rock, metal, mostly. And Almost Famous is not just a really good coming of age film, but it has a great soundtrack and a music actually is a character in the film. And same thing goes for Dazed and Confused. I cannot wait for my kids to hit that right age where we can have a Nightmare on Elm Street marathon. And right after that, maybe have a Saw marathon. Nightmare on Elm Street is a very important franchise to me. And I feel like if I were to ever introduce the kids to horror, that's probably where I would start. Oh, and speaking on introducing the Guerra kids to horror, I cannot wait to show them a Hitchcock film. Truth be told, being raised by me, they'll probably end up watching all of them. Speaking of marathons, I cannot wait for my kids to be old enough to marathon every single Tarantino film with me. That will most likely be my favorite day in life.
Guerra movie house!
Yeah, I'm gonna cut that out.
Butthole.
I have had a Tarantino marathon before, but just the thought of being able to have one with my kids blows my mind. I cannot wait for my daughter to be old enough to watch A West Side Story with me, which is my favorite musical. She probably could watch it now, I guess, but I kind of want her to be old enough to understand the story and really take in everything that's happening. My kids love superhero movies just like most kids in this world, which is why I can't wait for my kids to be old enough to watch Kick-Ass 1 and 2. Me and my wife love both of those films, and every single time we watch them, which is often, we always ask ourselves, we always have that conversation that says, are they old enough yet? Oh, and speaking of cruel humor, violence, and cussing, Deadpool. I cannot wait for my kids to watch Deadpool. I mean, I honestly cannot wait to show them films like Little Children or the French masterpiece Amélie, or even Michael Mann's Heat with Robert De Niro and Al Pacino, or what else? Christopher Nolan's best film, of course, Memento, and Clint Eastwood's best, Unforgiven. There's so many to choose from, and I cannot wait for them to be just the right age to sit down with their dad and enjoy a few amazing films. I mean, let's be honest here, this list goes on forever and ever. All I can do is pray and hope that I raise them right and introduce them to amazing films.
Blast off.
Okay, Cynthia. What's one movie that you cannot wait to show your kids once they get older?
Deadpool for poor Julian, because he's gonna be waiting forever to watch that damn movie, and I watched it, me and Marie's, secretly.
Good, right?
Oh my god, it was really good.
Babe, what's one movie you can't wait to introduce the kids to?
Steel Magnolias.
Steel Magnolias?
I just thought about it. It's a really good movie.
They're not gonna want to watch that.
Yeah, they are because they're my kids and they love to cry. They're emotional.
Well, you heard it here first, guys. The number one movie my wife wants to introduce the kids to is Steel Magnolias. I know there's a lot of movies to choose from, and it is impossible for me to name them all, but if you guys can think of any movies that you want to introduce your kids to, make sure you leave them all in the comment section down below and let me know why. But as always, thank you guys very much for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.
Thank you for watching Guerra Movie House. Like, comment, and subscribe for my videos. Peace out, homies.